Just popped out of work real quick. I ran up to the Ralph's and I got myself a quick bowl of watermelon in here that I'm munching on before I go back in. And I wanted to pop on here to talk about something real quick that might help a little bit of you out. Some of you won't listen and won't take my advice, and that's not really for me to decide whether or not you should listen to me or not. You should do your own research and figure out if what I'm saying is true or not. But if you care about what I have to say, then keep listening. But last night I went to bed a bit late. I'd say I probably finally fell asleep around 6:30. I was just kind of got stuck on the trap of doom scrolling on my phone before I went to bed. And I'm supposed to go to bed at like 3 p.m. because I get up around 11:30 to go to the gym before work and then to go to work. But I went to bed way later, so I missed out on a few hours of sleep. And sleep is extremely important. Like, the number one thing that's going to determine whether or not your training and your diet is even worth it is if you're sleeping enough. Now, just because you're not sleeping enough doesn't mean that you should go and fuck off and, go eat a bunch of bullshit food and not go to the gym and kind of just waste your day away, waste your week away, whatever. Because one day of bad dieting can throw off your trajectory of your whole week. Now, it doesn't have to if you course correct, but trying to course correct all the time it's a huge waste of time. If you just don't go and don't screw off from your diet and actually stick to the plan, then you don't have to do all this course correction. You're not stressed out all the time. But I don't want to veer too far from the main topic of what I want to talk about, is that I went to bed later than I should have last night. But I still got up at my usual time. I get up between 11:30 and 12 o'clock. And I got up, I made my bed, I did my journaling, I made some breakfast, I had some oats, and a beef and bean burrito, nothing crazy. And then I went and trained legs, and I'm still in the process of recovering from my injury, so my leg days are a lot shorter than your average leg day would be, considering I wasn't walking a couple months ago. So being able to train legs already is great, and I can thank a bunch of different supplements and all kinds of stuff like that for aiding me through that process at least. But the point that I wanted to get to is, if you constantly give yourself excuses all the time for the reason that you're not going to do something, like if I said, okay, I went to bed way later than I should have last night, I'm not going to train, I'm not going to diet today because of it. It's like, what's the point? Where does that get you? Or if I said, I went to bed really late last night, I'm going to just sleep in and then not go to the gym. It's like, what's the point of that? Where does that get you with any goal or with anything? If you want to make up excuses and you want to live your life lying to yourself, that's fine. And by all means, go do the thing. If that's what really makes you happy, go for it, even though I don't believe that genuinely does make you happy. But if you just get up and do the stuff that you were supposed to do for the day, and you make sure that every single day you live and you check certain check boxes, then you're gonna find some source of happiness in this life. And what I mean is, like, if you constantly have bad days all the time and you constantly are just like, in this perpetual state of every day you wake up and things get more and more and more miserable, and you kind of just get more upset with yourself and you start to hate life more, and it's like every single day you feel like you're getting closer to hitting your inevitable doom, but you're not doing anything to change it, you're always going to feel that way. And if you're still know that and you're not changing it, well, that means that the only possible answer is that you're just extremely lazy, or you just love the pain. And if you're extremely lazy, that's something that you know you need to fix. And if you love the pain, then why don't you just put yourself through the pain of progressing and then end up having a life that you actually enjoy and not one that you don't. And if you can just spend, like, if you can create a list of certain things, like, okay, so say one day you come home from work, whatever it is, and you honestly sit down in bed and you think, today was not so bad of a day, I enjoyed today. And look at those things that you did, and you can make up a list of them. It's probably like you got up early, you made your bed, you ate breakfast if that's in your meal plan, and you didn't if it's not. You took a shower before you left. You went to the gym during the day. You might have talked to somebody you enjoy talking to, or if you're someone who likes to keep alone, you didn't talk to anybody. And that's what made up your good day. You might have ate something that you enjoy. And it doesn't have to be something unhealthy. It can be something healthy like watermelon. And that's what made up your good day. And if you can just live as many days like that over and over and over again, you're going to find some sort of gratitude. And over time, that's going to make you feel more and more motivated to do more things and to train harder and to diet harder. But if you want to continue suffering, and I don't even want to, I don't want to have to use the word suffering, but if you just want to continue being uncomfortable with where you're at, you're just going to stay uncomfortable with where you're at, by all means. But if you don't want to stay uncomfortable with where you're at, then make some kind of change. Do something different. I mean, what is really stopping you from doing something that's going to make you enjoy life more? It's like, I hear the common excuses, I don't know how to diet. I don't know what my macros are. I don't know how to eat. I don't know what to do at the gym. I don't know when I should go. I don't sleep enough. It's like, these are all really simple things you can fix. And they're all excuses that you're just giving yourself. And if it's like, okay, well, I don't have enough money for a gym membership, you're probably paying for something that you don't need to be, and that you could make money to afford a gym membership. You can buy protein powder and have enough protein in your diet to get muscle growth. It's like, this stuff's not that expensive. You're already spending the money. It's just on something else that probably isn't important. You probably don't even care about. You could be paying for some subscription that you're not even using. That's like $20 a month or something. Or even $10 a month. And it's like, there's part of your gym membership fund. And if you have the money, then you're just making up excuses in your head. And the only reason it hurts so bad is because you're telling yourself it hurts. If you tell yourself that the pain of getting up early in the morning, you tell yourself that the pain of turning your phone off, stopping scrolling and just going to bed and getting a good night's rest isn't going to kill you and isn't that bad, then it's not going to be that bad. And if you can just tell yourself, like, if you can tell yourself that the life you're living right now isn't that bad and you really don't like it, then you can tell yourself that going to the gym isn't really that bad, and you will learn to enjoy it, and then your life will be better. But by all means, do as you please. I'm only here to help the ones who want help. And if you don't want help, I could really care less about what you do. Because your life has no effect on mine. And mine has no effect on yours if you don't want help. So, that's about all I have to say for today. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this watermelon bowl. I just got myself some almond milk. I'm gonna go make a protein shake, get back into work, and finish the day off, and go to bed on time.